Every business has its own unique story. Stories brewed in early mornings and late nights, built by the hands of business owners chasing a dream. Here on Business Over a Brew, we bring those stories to you. I'm Nick Dark, and in each episode, we sit down with a local business person to explore what drives them, what challenges them, and what keeps them pouring their passion into our community. Because every local business contributes more than just products or services. They're the heartbeat of our neighborhoods. They're run by people who care deeply about their community, and their stories remind us why supporting local matters. So pour yourself a drink, take a seat, and let's learn from some of the best in our backyard, right here on Business Over a Brew, presented by the Riverbend Growth Association. And welcome to a relatively unique episode of Business Over Brew. We usually say we're going to learn from some of the best and brightest in the Riverbend, and we mean it today because we've got some great young people here that we're going to talk to from the Riverbend CEO program. And Casey Hamburger is here with us, and you're heading up the Riverbend CEO program. So yes. Just tell us a little bit about the program and how you got involved with it.
Okay, well, Riverbend CEO is a hand-picked group of seniors in the Riverbend area. It comes from Marquette, Alton High, Roxana, East Alton Wood River, Civic Memorial, homeschooling. All the Riverbend schools can be a part of it. The students apply. They have certain criteria they have to meet, and then they are handpicked by a committee. And the premise of the program is entrepreneurship. The students learn. It's not a class. While it is a class, if that makes any sense. Sure. They get college credit for it. But it's not like a typical
hands-on learning.
Hands-on learning, not a typical classroom setting. Going out into the community, meeting with business owners, doing tours of businesses in town, meeting with financial people, just learning the ups and downs of businesses, how are they started, seeing what goes on in a business on an everyday. You can read about it, but until you really see it in action, it's a whole nother story. From there.
So I've learned.
yes, most definitely. From there, then after the holiday break, we came back and we are knee deep in our writing business plans. So they are learning how to write a business plan. They have mentors from the community that help them. Writing a business plan, they have had to pick a business that they are going to actually start and write that business plan. And in March, they actually go before bankers. They'll go before 6 different bankers and have to present their businesses and their business plan and hopefully not get, what we do as a business owners of being millions of questions and why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And learn that. And then from there, they start their business, and we conclude the year in April with they actually have their businesses started, they're selling product or services, and they have a trade show that they have to put on themselves. So they come full circle in one school year.
What got you interested in it and how did that opportunity come about to where they said, Casey, we'd like you to run
my daughter, Carly.
Right. Who's been a guest on the show.
Yes. She was in the very first class of the Riverbend CEO. I don't even know the year. So it's kind of a near and dear thing. I was amazed. She said she wanted to apply for this program. She's in high school. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. Within months, we're seeing her doing things and acting different, and maturing. And it was like, wow, this program's doing something for her. And kind of just really took a liking to the program and took it to heart. And then last year, Carly's been on the board for a couple of years now that she's graduated and started her business. She said that they were looking for a new facilitator, and I thought, that might be something I'd be interested in, and helping the youth and that kind of sort. And so here I am today.
And she's been really pretty instrumental in your business too, right? Over the years and helping out, and probably used some things from the program.
Yes, 100%. You get stuck in a rut, and bringing those young ideas in, it's hard.
Sure.
But she's brought those ideas in, and what she learned through her mentor, and things have really helped our business and helped to. It's amazing to see how it's grown.
Well, it's awesome that you stepped up to volunteer
Yes.
and help out, and it is a great program. We've been fortunate enough to hear they've always, for some reason, asked the students to come in and listen to what we have to say, and we've put them on the radio, and I think they've enjoyed that experience. So we thought we'd have them on the podcast this time and talk to the students a little bit. Let's start with Maddie Waters. Maddie, what got you interested in the program, and talk us through the application process?
Yeah, I got interested in the program because last year one of my good friends was actually in it, and I'm also going to major in business in college, so I thought this would be a good head start for that. And yeah, that's kind of why.
And the other student we have with us, Juliana Erhan, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it right. Excellent. So tell us about your experience so far and what got you interested in it as well.
Well, I heard it from the seniors above us, and I remember being in math class with Maddie and our friend Finley, and we were like, this seems like something we'd be interested in. I want to be, I'm not majoring in business, but I want to own a business in some sort. So
Casey has not talked you out of that yet.
No,
That's probably not your job, huh? Just kidding.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna want it. I want to take everything I've learned and kind of put it towards what I'll major in, which is probably interior design. But yeah, I just thought it would be something that I'd be really interested in. I've been really loving it so far. It's a great way to spend my morning, and it's just been so fun with our group and everything.
You've got to go out and meet with a lot of different businesses. What's been some of the highlights of the tour, so to speak? Other than, of course, here. Number one, we know.
I can't think of them off the top of my head because I'm not from Alton. I'm from across the river in
Okay.
Florissant. So it's been really interesting learning about a different town and city that I didn't grow up in. The one I can think of off the top of my head is maybe Brush, Alton.
Sure.
That one I really loved how she has 3 or 4 different businesses within under one roof, and it's all tailored to beauty and health and everything. That
Right.
one was a really fun one we toured.
Maddie, what are some things that you've taken away from the program in terms of you talked about majoring in business? I know both your parents are entrepreneurial folks in the community, Matt and Lindsay Waters, for those, and Matt's I think maybe been a guest on the show. But talk about some of the takeaways from the program that you'll take with you at the end of the year.
Yeah, I feel I've really learned how to network better, and that's I feel a skill that I'll definitely take into in the future. And also I have just become more confident in myself, I feel and just being able to speak to others, speak in public, and just speak to just be able to conversate with people.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not as scary as it might seem. So Juliana, same question for you. Some of the takeaways that you will hopefully use down the road.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the networking because I feel I've been able to conversate with adults better and just kind of organize all my thoughts in my head and try and start visualizing and seeing how I want to continue everything actually once I graduate. So that's been something that's been nice to see it real world and learn how everyone every business has done it differently. So and it just kind of lets you know that there's not a certain way to do it, that it's all just based off what you put into it is what you'll get out.
Casey, that's such an important lesson because old people like me and you were always talking about you got to go out and meet people. You can't just be on your phone the whole time and messaging them. So that's a valuable lesson that, man, if you can learn that skill, I think it's really going to separate you from.
It makes me so happy to hear them say this, that they've
Sure.
learned this over time because it's come a long way since we started. So, and that's the reward I get for doing this. And they've taught me so much. It's amazing, they think that I'm out teaching them. It's the other way around. They're teaching me so much.
Sure, right,
So.
right. Juliana, tell us a little bit about your business and the project for the course.
So like I said, I want to major in interior design, but I'm actually doing a Pilates studio as my business, or
Cool.
just teaching Pilates. That's a hobby that I really enjoy and want to learn more about. I want to open my own studio, obviously, but I'm also working on trying to make my own classes online, so it's online and in person. But I've definitely learned more about owning a building and all the brick and mortar kind of stuff, but versus also the online business. Yeah, I have a name. My mentor is very helpful. She owns Abs workout plans
Sure.
out in Godfrey, so I feel like I have like a firsthand, like I get to see how that like works.
Awesome.
So,
Good.
just Pilates studio, still kind of working on that like niche and everything.
Right. Maddie, how about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a business that is like party planning catered towards younger kids, and I'm gonna do like decorations like such as like teepees, and also include like activities. And I'll set it up and take everything down so the parents, it's like stress free for them.
Sounds good, doesn't it, Casey? You
That
probably
sounds
could have used that a
fabulous.
few
Where was
times.
it? Yes,
Right.
years ago.
Well, awesome. It's great that you guys are part of the program, and such a great program. It's been, how many years has it so Carly was one of the first, so it's been a minute since it's been around, but
I want to say 13 years, did they say, or maybe a little bit longer. Time goes by a lot faster than what you think, but it's been a while. So yes.
well, we've got 3 other students in the green room, we'll call it, even though it's not green for us. But thanks so much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. Best of luck to you, and awesome to see our youth getting involved. And I joke about owning a business, but having that entrepreneurial spirit and continuing that kind of culture of great local businesses is so important to our community. So really excited to see our young people taking that challenge on. So thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
take
very
a quick
much.
break. We'll hear from our sponsor, the Riverbend Growth Association. Come back with more from the Riverbend CEO program on Business Over a Brew right after this. Nick Dar here with Big Z Media. Hope you enjoy the episodes of Business Over a Brew, and pleased to have the Riverbend Growth Association as the sponsor of this program. Our missions are kind of the same. Really, we're attempting to educate people about business, foster business in the Riverbend community. The Big Z has been a member of the Growth Association forever, probably back to our inception as a company almost. We have always been members of the Growth Association, have gotten a lot of benefits from it. There's so many networking opportunities you can take advantage of. I've met so many great people just because I've been a member of the Growth Association and taken advantage of all the events that they have, plus just some of the resources they provide you, the relationships you build, just lots of great reasons to join the Growth Association. They do a lot of great things in the community as well. They highlight a different nonprofit every month. So really, they're just invested in the community here, and especially the small business community, which is what Business Over a Brew is really all about, which is helping the small business community, because it's so important to any community to have a thriving business community. And the Growth Association has really helped with that. If you want more information about joining or events that might be coming up, they have events all the time that you should definitely take advantage of. I'm going to give you the website to go to. Just head to growthassociation.com. You can get a membership directory. You can see who's taking advantage of it. You can see about the events that are there, learn more about possibly becoming a member. Or if you already are a member, you can find out what's going on with the Growth Association at growthassociation.com. So just again, big thank you to the Riverbend Growth Association for sponsoring Business Over a Brew. Indeed. Thanks to the Growth Association for their sponsorship of the program. And we've got 3 more students from the Riverbend CEO program joining us now in segment 2. And just a great program. So let's just go around the table. We'll do some quick introductions. So if you want to start with your name and school and how you, and just start there, I guess.
Hi, my name is Allie Wiener, and I'm a senior at Marquette Catholic.
All right.
Hi, my name is Finley Stevenson. I'm also a senior at Marquette Catholic.
Hi, I'm Joey Ventimilla. I'm a senior at Alton High School.
All right. So, Joey, let's start with you. What was it about the Riverbend CEO program that appealed to you and made you decide, hey, I want to get involved in this?
Well, it was freshman year when CJ Narcello came to our school and talked about the CEO program. And I piqued an interest in me because I've always liked business as a young kid, as my parents own a local business here in town,
Sure.
Tony's downtown.
You can give them a plug. It's fine.
It's always been intrigued about business, and I thought, well, learning about all the local businesses and maybe start my own business would be a great idea in life, and that was really about how I got involved.
Great. And you?
I heard it from one of the former students in an advisory class, and she kind of just talked about it, so I just thought that it would also be beneficial because I was going to go into a business major, but I actually ended up switching my major. But it's still definitely beneficial to do
Sure.
that anyway.
Awesome.
And I also learned from a former teammate and like one of my friends. She was in CEO, had high regards for it. And then also I'm going into physical therapy, and down the line I might want to open my own clinic. So I thought this would be a good background.
Yeah, I know part of the program is you get to tour various local businesses in the area. What have been some of the highlights for you in terms of, aside from here, I know you got to be on the radio, and that was probably the highlight of it, but what have been some other businesses that you've either liked or learned the most from?
I think I learned the most from Jane Sally. She's the CEO of Coat Plastics.
Sure.
And just hearing her story was really fun.
There's so many of them, so I can't think off the top of my head. But I definitely had the most fun at the police department. Just,
Okay.
like, learning all that stuff.
Sure, right.
Yeah. We went to the refinery in Bethalto, and that was pretty fun and interesting to learn a lot about that, in my opinion.
Sure. Talk a little bit about, I know there's a mentorship program involved too, and talk about just some of the things that you've learned in the program, maybe from your mentor, from others, that you'll take with you at the end of the year.
Well, from my mentor, Katie Williams, she's taught me how to organize. She gave me advice on how to make a business plan and how to organize my life and all that, and get structured a lot, be ready for everything.
Sure, right, yeah.
I've just my mentor is Caleb Lewis, and he's really taught me just like life skills and like business skills in general, but I don't know, it's just very helpful.
My mentor is Jackie Reyes, and she's taught me really just to get ahead, and that like network is net worth. And so like really trying to work on connections with people.
Network is network. I'm going to write that down. That's good. And then I know as part of the program, you guys get to start your own business. So each one of you tell us a little bit about your project. Go ahead.
So I'm going to do basketball training, AW development.
Okay.
I've been playing basketball ever since I could walk, and I'd love
Sure.
to kind of get that back to the community.
I'm doing meal planning. It's called Peak Meal Planning, and I'm going into nutrition and exercise physiology. So like I thought that would kind of coincide together.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm writing a book about tennis and how to be a better tennis player and how to learn how to play tennis, as I'm a tennis player myself at Alton High School.
Awesome.
I just love the game.
Man, that's great. Good deal. And then let's just wrap it up. Plans for next year when you graduate.
Next year, I'm going to go to Carbondale and study architecture.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to Mizzou studying nutrition and exercise physiology.
I'm going to Ole Miss, and I'm going to focus on exercise science.
All right, great. Well, it's great to have you guys as part of this program, and it's I mentioned to the last group, it's we've got such a great culture of local businesses, as you're all very aware of, and it's great to see young people that are going to continue that on in the years to come. So appreciate you guys coming on the show, and thanks so much for being a part of the program and being a part of the community.
Thank you for having us.
All right, thanks for watching this episode of Business Over Brew with the Riverbend CEO program. Thanks to Casey Hamburg for bringing the students in, and stay tuned for more episodes of Business Over Brew, sponsored by the Riverbend Growth Association.
Thanks for watching this episode of Business Over Brew. If you'd like to support local business, first and foremost, shop local whenever you can. Secondly, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the show in whatever form you consume it would mean the world to us. To watch more episodes, visit businessoverbrewpodcast.com.